What's up, everybody? Happy Halloween. We're playing Whispering Willows here. Said in the tweet we were going to do some Halloween shit. I don't know anything about this, but that's what I like to do. I like just going blind.
Yeah, this looks like an interesting game. I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Indeed. Sneaking into a haunted mansion, clearly, because it doesn't look like a regular one. Oh, see how fast it was haunted?
Yeah. Dreams leading you to places. That's great. Follow the symbols.
Was that a swerve? Like the ghost deliberately is there to scare you so that you trip and deliberately land there or you fall through that hole? That was very artistically set up. Use the left stick to move Elena. Press A to pick up the amulet. Press Y to open inventory. My family's heirloom. It's been passed down countless generations. Y to close inventory. Press the menu button to read. What is this place? I'm so lost and Mom doesn't know where I am. And I'm supposed to be looking for Dad. I have to find a way out of here. Keep looking for him. I know that if I can just get out of here, I'll find some sign of my dad. I won't give up.
I would be terrified crawling through this tiny dark hole.
Even more terrifying to not and just stay there.
Yes, that too.
Human bones. I like how I needed to tell us that just so that there's no sense of confusion about what this is and how it is. These are human remains. Oh, the amulet's glowing. And it's vibrating the control.
Yeah, it scared the crap out of me.
Girl, hear me, girl. Your power calls to me. Elena, the amulet around your neck was crafted by the first high shaman of the Untitled tribe, my grandfather. It glows in the presence of spirits and boosts your shamanic powers. Let it be your guide. Press X to change form. Flying Hawk, the spirit and body may drift from one another, but must be joined as one in the end. Yeah. A fragmented life cannot be lived. I lost my body, and look at me now, but perhaps you can help me find it. I shall reside within your amulet and teach you to fend off the darkness. Flying Hawk's ghost to get different ghosts. Astral projection, cool. There's a crack above the door, used to get to the other room.
Oh, that's great. You could turn into a tiny little spirit.
Possess the switch with A, and use the left stick up or down to move the switch. Good work, Elena. Now rejoin with your body and spirit. Press X to go back to your human form. Do a diary entry at it. Press menu to read. I can hardly believe it. I just met a ghost. His name is Flying Hawk, and he's one of my ancestors. He told me my amulet has power, and he taught me how to use it. Now I can take control of my spirit. This is just what I need to help find Dad. I was feeling pretty worried for a little while, but now I don't think anything can stop me. Kind of funny that was her reaction. Very believable. Like, she took all of this very well. Like, hey, I met my ancestor. He's Flying Hawk. He was a ghost. He gave me an amulet, and now I can control my spirit.
Well, I mean, it all depends on how much you know about your heritage. Like, if you grew up and, you're like, hey, you're from Native American Indians and, you came from witch doctors and stuff,
We'll see. Why is there a thing up here? If I could just go through the doors, no need anymore, right? Should I go through the opening, press X, or go up the ladder? They don't really say, right? What's this? Pick up the note. I soared through the sky as I sat atop a great eagle's bold head. I was carried further out beyond the clouds until I sat with the stars. I watched as the gods molded the world and used their own bodies for the clay. They tore out their hearts for the earth's core, and their blood is the water we drink. We walk about their dirt feet and rock bones. When all that was left were the hands they used to shape the world, their fingers became the trees that cover our land. It is to them that we owe everything, and we must honor our eternal bond and live in harmony with the Great Spirit. The Spirit Realm calls me more often than it did before. As High Shaman of Quantico, I must heed its call and relate to my people what the Great Spirit has shown me. And everybody writes journals while they're hanging out down here. The crate. Not curious enough to look inside. That's the excuse for not being able to interact with it.
That's great.
He's like, I'm already at the level of astral projection. I don't give a shit what's in a crate. It's locked. There's a crescent moon shape on the door. Hate when that happens. Okay, so it looks like through here it is. Go down the ladder clearly, but can we do anything else? No interactions here? Fair enough. We're heading down this ladder. A note. My dearest Martha has fallen dreadfully ill. She's contracted a cause of dysentery. The physician we brought with us believes she will live. But I am in constant state of worry. I care for her day and night. Surely she cannot care for herself. It pains me that she cannot see the beautiful land we pass through. I feel as though the sight would do her well. But the physician has warned me that she mustn't move, nor be moved by any else. Her fragile state could go into disarray. I pray to God that he will save her. I can do naught but wait and pray. It? Okay.
Looks like it. Mm-hmm.
He has no interest. I wonder what's with all these crates. Now she's curious. trap or something? What did I just go into? I'm already lost just from the way this place looks the same everywhere.
Oh, there's nowhere for you to go really there, unless you can duck.
Oh, I can go through here, can I? But is this the door I was in before? It's locked, the door smeared with blood. Oh, that's comfortable. No, I definitely haven't been there before. So let's not go now. Not that we could. A pulley system. These pulleys look like they work something below me. Maybe that crypt door down one level? Okay, so what do? Is a spiritual form here? And go into? And then through here. How do I, like, do anything? Okay. Well, there's nothing. I can't say that there's much I can do here. You would think that there is. But maybe we need to go take a further look. This is where we were before, right?
Yep, looks like it.
Okay, so then this isn't going to be the ladder. The ladder is going to be this one. Great eagle returned and took me upon his bare crown again. We flew into the air and rested on the clouds. I could see beyond the horizon, and what I saw choked the breath from my lungs as my heart was rent from my chest. The earth turned in on itself, and so did my skin. The world was in certain upheaval. Pale figures marched across the land and brought with them blankets of death that covered my people as they slept. I saw plumes of dust darken the sky. No plants grew, and giant black rivers cut across the land like infected veins, monstrous-looking beasts of metal and industry will fill our land and destroy bonds we have worked so hard to nurture. Thing again, damn it. A key for something, which is excellent. All progress is good progress.
Well, I got a couple of locked doors, so something we can use it on.
What the fuck? Ming Zhang. Werther made this door without a keyhole to restrict access to all but himself. Nobody knows what's in there though. I've only heard rumors.
Then we shall go see. If we can.
No keyhole. So this must be when we have to go back to that pulley thing from before, right? The only thing that makes any sense. Also in a Jeremiah mode. Of course, it looks like it was made in a rush. Oh, this pulley thing is here, but seems like there's anything in particular we can do to it.
Yeah, I don't understand what they want you to do. Where do we go, little ghost?
And the pulley's up there, but we can't really do anything with it. Guess we have to keep looking. The trail here has gone unfortunately cold. There's where we use the storage key. What the hell is that? What the heck? It's not empty.
That looks like it sucks.
Scratches on the wall, whatever made these was trying to get through the ceiling. Look at the notes there. This day heralds the coming of a new dawn for me. The history books will sing my praises, and the world over shall know my deeds. I set off to settle the savage west. With me, as always, is my trusted companion, Darby O'Halloran. It was enormous relief to know he would accompany me. He's far and away my most trusted friend, and I don't know what I'd do without him. Along with us are 24 men that used to work for my father, who are now under my employ. They will be crucial in the grunt work along the way. Also with me is, of course, my beautiful bride, Martha, who demanded she join. Martha! Who demanded she join me staying here in New England. However, is young Marcus. He's already 16 years old. Almost a man. He should continue his education and apprentice under my own father. He could have no better teacher. Surely, the boy pleaded with me to come along, but I told him he needed to do what was right for the family business, that someone would need to look after it while I established myself in the West. He's a sharp lad and understood well the necessity of a sacrifice. I embraced him more tightly than ever I had dared to do, but he'd soon be a man, and I knew he could take it. This day heralds the... Okay, so yeah, blah, 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 blah. That's the same shit. Good, good, good. Feels like something heavy moved. Anastasia Arbor. This lever opens the crypt door. Wortham hid the lever in here to keep his secrets from escaping. There's nothing we can do about this cage. Let us interact with it aside from acknowledging it. And a lot of people have died here. Yeah, you don't say. Alright, that's the bloody door, right? So how do I get out of here? What is that? Oh yeah, the coffin of the Jeremiah guy that was made in a rush. How the hell did we get this? Oh, is that what the thing opened? How was that? Oh jeez. Oh, I could run now.
Oh, thank goodness. Move quick. It's gonna grip you up.
Can I close the door or anything? No? Oh shit. Darkness has plagued this place since my death. Yeah, you don't say. It festers beneath the surface like an infected boil. In exchange for my teachings, you must in turn assist me, Elena. I need to find my body, and you're the only one who can help. Can I do something with this pulley system yet? I'm dying to. No. That's all that it led to was that key. So now we know that we didn't really even need to activate the pulley system. That's what the other thing did. So we're good here. would be awesome. A map.
Yeah, that would be a little bit convenient.
But they expect me to know where I'm going already. This place is huge. Oh, look, I found the way. What on earth was that thing? I felt like I was living one of my nightmares. I could feel it feeding on me, on my spirit. Oh, I'm so tired, but I have to keep going. I'm the only one that can find my dad. The demon's gone now, and I'm almost out of here. I promised Flying Hawk I'd help him find his body. I'm not sure, but I feel like the guest house is where I should look first.
To the guest house we go.
Oh, this side leads nowhere, so clearly it's that way. Something's happening. Skyflower. Did you see the white men? Come again? Did you see the white men? I'm picking flowers for them. Flying Hawk says we should be peaceful. Oh, you guys are Native Americans. That was going over my head. I was thinking, man, the people in this village must smoke a lot of weed to be naming their people stuff like that. Skyflower, I get it. It's a Native American name.
Didn't I say that?
I guess I wasn't thinking about it. It just registered to me. It just registered to me. Did like... I really would hate for it to be that like a bunch of white people killed a bunch of Native Americans and now their spirits haunt this place.
Yeah, you just described all of Queens.
The wood is so worn out, but I got the bucket. I don't have time to rest yet. Yeah, you don't. Let's see what the note says though. From John Alcorn. I didn't realize that it was giving us who it's from in these. I've been hired as groundskeeper of the Willows mansion here in town. It's not my ideal work situation, but at least it's income for now. It should be temporary for me anyway, but I can't stay unemployed with a family to provide for. I have to make sure I'll be able to send Elena to a good school and buy her the things she needs. I was actually really lucky to come across this opportunity. The old groundskeeper suddenly decided he had enough of this place after 30-some years of watching over it. He quit on the spot. It was an immediate hire position. I don't have much experience with this kind of thing, aside from landscaping when I was 17 years old or so, but they needed someone, and it would appear as though I'm that someone. That's it? Wait.
That's
something.
it, you're that someone.
Oh, we already spoke to her. No, this is locked. Those are the catacombs. Why did she call it the guest house? Catacombs is a very different name from the guest house. This is where I was before, right? Yeah, I was gonna say that wouldn't be a very pleasant guest house. So where do we go? I guess we just leave the garden. Okay. Where the hell does this put us at? That's the front of the mansion. And how far does this go? Yeah. Oh, does this go in? This is the guest house. Let's look around before we go, because we know that that's our objective. So it's the guest house, the front of the mansion from here. The way we came through the garden. this side. This is another Warham Willows note. Young Marcus wishes to visit me here, but I have taken up residence inside a meager farmhouse that I commissioned the men to build for me. I do not wish for him to see me living in such a hut, but my means now allow me to live rather more comfortably, and so I have decided to build a mansion befitting of my rising wealth and stature. As my wealth grows, so too shall my mansion and the extravagance of its grounds. My quaint farmhouse shall be converted into a guest house, as I plan to host functions that will make me famous on this side of the country. I hope to have much in order when he arrives, such that we may spend ample time visiting together. He has informed me within his letters of how much he has grown, and I truly cannot wait to see the boy. It has been far too long. I look forward to seeing him and getting a glimpse of what his mother has shown up, his mother has shown up inside him. That was good that we found that. Conservatory door. And something else here. Petty Officer Holmes. I tried to take my girl into the old Willows Conservatory, but didn't have anything to cut the vines with. This is a big place. That also leads back to the front of the mansion. And then that's into the observatory. Let's take her advice and start with the guest house. This place is gigantic.
Well, it is a mansion. I imagine that property is pretty big.
Yeah, it damn sure is. Are we going through the door? Or are we going through this door?
Go through that one.
What is this? Alonzo Martinez. Hey there, little lady. Let me play a tune that's as pretty as you. No, that's not it. I must apologize, little lady. I can't remember how it goes. And I don't have any sweet music either, or sheet music either. If you can find my sheet music, I'd love to play you a song.
I'd love to hear a song from a friendly ghost. That's nice.
This is from Flying Hawk. It has been many a year since the great bald eagle first visited me. Its visit is always a sign. I must take great care to decipher the meaning of my vision. The pit in my stomach warns me of what could be if I do not. I flew once more with the great bald eagle, but this time he did not show me what was or what will be. No. He instead showed me what already is. We traveled east across the land to where white men live in their busy cities with their busy lives. They are removed from the Great Spirit's presence, ruled by a different god, one that manifests their destinies. I could see the spread of these people, like a sickness within the body, that they grow and expand. I saw trails before them that blazed with fire and gold and glimmered in the men's eyes, and they were entranced by it. It is their fortunes they saw within the fires, that these white men desire. Riches these men shall seek, but only turmoil and death they shall find. I awoke violently from my trance, my blankets drenched in sweat. We must ready ourselves for their coming. We must be the cure for their sick spirits. If not us, then whom? The duty falls to my people, for we are those who have been shown the way. We must protect our way of life, not through violence, but through a communion with nature and with one another. Right, sheet music. I'm forgotten. There's a Warden Willows note. All my prayer, all my devotion did nothing to save Martha. I did not even have the resources to build a proper casket for her. God has truly forsaken us both. I couldn't just leave her there in the desolate plains for the rats and maggots to have at her. No, I shall protect her even now. Even in death we were to carve a home together out of the wilds of the west. She will come with us, and shall not be interred until I found a suitable place for her. If any man dares object to my decision to bring Martha with us, no matter his reason, I shall in that very instant shoot him dead.
Well, he seems pretty determined and devoted.
Nothing in here, huh? Guess if there's no signs, there's no point in transforming ever. There's almost no point to it but that note. I mean, that's what we were, isn't it? Like, what else is there? I go through this door. Man, this place is so confusing. So many slaughtered, all those natives and their blood on our hands. Will be damned, damned I say, our souls damned to hell. Flying hawk, at last they come. It was foretold to me years ago, but the visions are still fresh within my mind. We have heard from the tribes we trade with that the white man is on his way. Their expeditions into the west have come and gone, and they have founded a place worthwhile. The other tribes bring news of the east. What we have heard does not bode well, but aligns with what the great bald eagle showed me. We have heard tell that the white man is violent, that he kills indiscriminately for gain and for pleasure, heedless of his God's laws. We must now do more than ever to show the white man that we can live together in peace. We are all creatures of this earth, and we share in that common bond. We shall accept them as brothers to us that they are. Is there anything else here that I'm supposed to be interacting with? Doesn't seem to be. It just seems to be detecting the presence of the spirit that's in here. It's interesting. It doesn't do anything, but it's interesting. That door's stuck. And that one's stuck.
You can go up.
I know. Checking everything. Interesting place we got here. Make sure the coast is clear around here, because you never know what other kind of shit can happen. good. I wonder if that's ever going to serve a purpose, right? Everything's terrible in this place, I know. Like it leads you in a circle. Am I losing my mind?
What if when you're by the entry area you go straight down? Does it let you go any further down? There you go.
What the fuck? Wow, they really mess with you in here, huh?
Yeah, they really want you to figure that shit out.
Look at that, that's not even correct either. There's this sheet music. Hey, I rated sheet music. I wonder what the tune sounds like. We can get him to sing to us. flying hawk note, a group of young braves spied a party of white men coming from the east. We do not yet know anything about them. It is my hope that we will be of no danger to us. That they will be of no danger to us. However, we must ready ourselves for action if need be. All the while presenting open arms to these new friends. We've prepared food so that our visitors may share in our bounty, and we wish to welcome them. Some of the women and children have prepared themselves to flee if these men turn violent, something I asked of them to do. I hate to think it, but we need people to continue our line. Among these women and children are my daughters, granddaughters, and grandsons. If I cannot save myself, I can at least save them. But I have no doubt these white men will regard us well. So long as we show ourselves to be welcoming and civilized, they will see us as their own.
That's all I gotta say.
This is what a maniacal. Was there anything else in that other room, though? Oh, we don't need the sheet music. I don't need to do that. Lenora Freeman, I'm the one they make get the water from the well. The only one. So I left the bucket back in the garden. When they hear they can't find me, what do? They're thirsty, that's right.
They just get thirsty, they wouldn't care that you're missing at all?
Look at this, there's a torture table in here.
Ew. That's horrible.
Is there a point to going in there, though?
That's the torture room for the Native Americans that they slaughter.
And there's nothing we can do to open it? I don't see why we want to go in there, but... already did all this. Thank you, Elena. Thank you. I've been so lost without the gift of music in my life. Now I shall play for you the song I promised.
Ooh, it opened a door.
Oh, I see.
Thank you for the tunes.
sense a great amount of death and decay nearby. We must be getting close. We must dig Elena and uncover what lies beneath. Yeah, I need something to dig with. Could literally be anywhere on the entire freaking place. Would it be outside of the guest house? I don't think so.
Something you dig with?
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine it'd be by a garden area or something.
I guess it would be in the garden or something, because it definitely isn't here. Where did he try to take his daughter? The conservatory. This is what we just passed over there to the left. So what's this to the right? Observatory. Maybe something in there can help us. Than Willows note. I do believe we have found an opportune location for our new home. A verdant glade surrounded by rivers, teeming with fish and an abundance of wild game. A complication exists, however. The glade is home to a tribe of savages called the Quantico. I I have heard tell that they are peaceful folk, but it confounds my mind to think the savages with neither government nor laws could contain any amount of civility within their primitive brains. But I shall do my part as a member of the superior race and extend to them the decorum upon which I have most robustly reared. I shall conduct myself as though I were at a business meeting with other refined gentlemen.
What an asshole.
Funny how you're hearing both sides of it, though they both planned on being civil with no violence. Les Rivers. I must say, frankly, I'm shocked. It feels like I've been waiting around forever for my business meeting with Mr. Willows. The sun here is so bright and warm. I may just take a nap in it. Physically here. We could attach the bucket to this well. Now we could go down. Flying Hawk thinks his body's somewhere in the guest house. I better check around there. So then why the hell does it tell me to press A to enter the well and then not let me? Oh, it's not the guest house. long. Oh my, it has been quite chilly as of late. But to hers, please take my coat. The lady such as this shouldn't go cold. Why such a gentleman? I thank you kindly, sir. Oh, I assure you, miss, the pleasure is all mine. Well, come no, I have to help. LaRue. I arrived in California last week and have luckily already managed to find work for myself. I am a dancer in the local salon. It is not as glamorous as the life here I had imagined, but it's something, and that is all I need for now. The salon also runs a brothel in its walls, but I could never resort to such a profession. Most of the town is owned by a man named Willows. I have not seen the man, but his name is on the lips of almost all I meet. He even knows of the salon where I work. There are rumors about him, some good, some bad. I do not know which to believe. Tool shed, yes.
Hopefully we'll find a shovel there.
Elkhorn. I heard stories of this place when I was growing up from my grandparents, and we learned about its history in school, but I never knew who to believe. The stories from my family told a dark history of brutal genocide and inhuman enslavement of our people, the Quanto natives. The history I learned in school was quite different. Wortham Willows, the forebearer of this place, was depicted as an independently wealthy tycoon around whose endeavors the town sprouted. The thing is, I can see evidence for both sides of the argument, and that evidence is strewn about these grounds. And here's the shovel.
Well, I guess I'm close about that being a torture room for the Native Americans.
Where am I digging at again?
The basement.
Oh no, this isn't right. We've unearthed these anguished souls of the dead. Elena, go, get out now. What? How will I leave faster than this? You bastard, you made me come down here for this?
This is why you don't go digging up bodies.
grateful by this, Elena. I was sure my body would be found here. Willows give them a hand as the achievement escaped them. I remember falling down into darkness, a pit of despair. Please, Elena, we must continue to search.
Yeah, sure, I'll continue talking to ghosts and getting spirits raising their dead hands up at us. No problem.
There's so much in this place I don't understand. Why is there such a feeling of darkness here? And why would someone want to take my dad? Flying Hawk doesn't know enough to give me solid facts either. I have so many unanswered questions. It makes me want to cry. My energy feels so sapped from everything I've seen, but it doesn't matter. I have to keep searching no matter what. Now we can go down the well.
Yay, further down the rabbit hole.
Oh yes, we're getting close. I feel my body's presence right nearby. You sure it's not more undead hands?
See, that's when the first spirit was like, hey, let me play a tune. That was cool.
This is far enough. My body lies in the dirt just beyond the walls of this well. Thank you for your help, Elena. Would have wandered endlessly throughout this world without you. Finish my journey to the afterlife. I wish you luck in finding your father. Where he lives, but you must hurry. I'll be watching over you. Bye, Elena. Really? Like, this wasn't so that he can help me in body form? Finally rest in peace now, fly. Because of you, I know my dad's in the mansion somewhere. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this.
Look, free bird is the achievement. Set Flying Hawk free. Flying Hawk's gone now. He's resting in peace somewhere. I'm happy for him. I really am. He'd wandered this world for far too long. I just wish he didn't have to leave me all alone. I feel a little bit lost without him. But he didn't leave me with nothing, after all. I don't think I would have gotten this far without his help. And thanks to him, I know what I have to do. I gotta find my way into the mansion now. It's so big and scary looking from the outside. I really don't want to do it. But if it means finding my dad, I'll do anything if I have to. Another Warden Willows note. I met with the Quanto shaman this morning, a man named Flying Hawk. We met to discuss the bartering of this land, but our conversation took a turn. He told me that this area was rife with spiritual power, that the veil between this life and the next was thinner here than elsewhere. We spoke of Martha, that he could help me see her again. I believed him and he offered me his peace pipe. I wasn't sure, but the man told me that it would help me to free myself. I partook of the strange smoke he gave me, and the man told me I must let go of her if I wished to see her again, that my spirit must be pure. We sat in meditation for some time. My mind raced all the while. A bout of paranoia seized me and I realized what this medicine man was trying to do. He would have me abandon my hopes for the future, have me live a life of savagery. I knew he was trying to poison my mind, and I would have waged that the smoke was of nefarious intent as well. I refused to abide such insolence. I stood from my seat and challenged this necromancer to fight me. He did not stir. I wrapped my hands around his throat and still he did not move. I squeezed until I felt the life leave from his body and he slumped down. I released my grip and my fingers peeled from his skin as he fell back from me. I exited the teepee and gave my men the order to purge the village savages from this earth as God would command me to. Darby even made his first kill. I would be proud of him, but he trembled by his horse. The rest of the battle, it was just a little girl. They're savages after all.
See, that's shitty. He was just trying to help him have outer body experience to open his mind, and he thought he was being drugged.
But they weren't having an outer body experience, they were just stoned. Darby O'Hallahan, who's that entering this mansion? You best be speaking with me first. Oh, it's just a wee lass. Wardum's me best mate. You won't be getting past me. You don't want to see the likes of you. Your wife's more inclined to wasting time with little girls. The hell does that even mean? A huge man inside the mansion named Darby. He was a strange accent that sounds Irish, but I'm not quite sure. He didn't want to talk to me much, but he did mention someone named Wortham. I think Wortham was the man who owned this mansion. We learned about him in school. He helped to create our town. I don't know why that Darby guy would mention him, but he didn't want to tell me what. He even yelled at me, so I left him alone. I don't know why he'd be so mean to a little girl. Maybe Wardum didn't have such bad taste after all. According to her. Poor Darby. His murder was never found despite my efforts as Clan O'Halloran. I was looking into his death, but something stopped me. To this day, I don't know what it was. Please help me, Elena. I can't rest until his murder was found. What goes up must come down. Get it? Good achievement.
That's cute.
We made a platform where she can walk across even not knowing that we needed it. Something else. We are on a roll.
Yeah, badass problem-solving ghost.
Haven't even run into any of these problems yet, so this is going to be unlocked when it's time. We remember you. What the hell did I do? Where the fuck was I taking it? Not for that though. Crazy. Darby O'Halloran. Today is a day of excitement. To be sure, I am traveling off with my best mate, Warden Willows, to the great unsettled west. We seek our fortunes there, and I dare say we will face many a danger. I have heard tales of beasts and the savages that await us. Warden is but a gentleman and lacks my size, so I feel it my duty to protect him along our journey. Without him and his, I do not know what would have become of my family. The Willows gave us work when none of the others would. I feel it's up to my duty to keep him safe no matter what happens. I will shoulder his burdens as best I can. Alcorn note. I've enjoyed delivering into the mysteries of this place. Delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much to learn, and I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history that just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature, that it was the most spiritual endeavor I could hope to perform. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant, but spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I can admit in these pages that I've seen things no other living man has seen. I ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. I've come back, but not wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means, I don't yet know. Miko Minami. Deny you. I am one of Wortham's many guests. A pleasure to meet you. I'm not sure she lived all the way up here by herself.
Creepy old white men.
My hands tremble and it's all I can do to hold the pen as I write here, and I have even missed the inkwell on a few occasions. I have only just come home from the most wonderful evening of my life. I feel I need to catch my breath. Willows, the town's mayor, the richest, most influential man for hundreds of miles around, took me out for a night in the town. And what a night it was, notwithstanding the secrecy. I have never been treated so much like royalty. I could not believe it. Every second I was there was amazing. We truly had a feast with dishes that covered every inch of the table. Afterwards, he treated me to a play. I had never been to a play before. My head still swims from all the fine wine and excitement. He is truly a romantic gentleman. This Wortham Willows. I hope to see him again soon, but for now I must rest. I can feel my heart flutter in my chest. Everything. So much going on that I practically lost track of it all. Something down there. The amulet turned red. What happened? What is that red down there?
I don't know.
Bison, yeah. The Derby O'Halloran note. All the men, Wortham included, look at me different now. I see the disdain for me playing on their faces. I know they whisper about me behind my back, calling me a coward, and worse things I will not repeat here. Wortham has given me a job as a supervisor of the mines, as good a job as I could hope. It would seem as though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. I still see the little girl in my dreams and the look on her face as she realized what I was doing. I see her when I walk into town, but it's never her. My mind is playing tricks on me, and I do not know how long I can stand it, seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awaken in the wee hours of the morning drenched in sweat, my heart racing. I still have my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes at all times to remind me of my evils. From Wortham to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, I've sent this letter in secret. I need your help as well as your silence. Darby O'Halloran has died by my hand. His madness had overtaken his mind. Though he was my best and longest friend, I cannot bring myself to handle his corpse, and I have a room and a casket in the catacombs that I want you to place his body in. I shall visit it later. I also ask that you keep the grave unmarked. You are the only one that I can trust with this task, Jeremiah. I once again request your silence on this matter. More than Willows. So is that who killed? Did we just solve the mystery they were supposed to solve?
Oh, the son?
The woman who wanted to know who killed her beloved?
Yeah, I think so.
Thing again? What? That thing come down here? Do anything to me in spirit form? No, right?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Put us in any form. Trophy room, well, yeah. There was one other that knew of Wortman's deed before I met my I was at a secret meeting with him. Push at 4 o'clock in the morning. He was going to tell me everything. We gotta go back to the tool shop. what's up, dude? Yeah, that always got really good reviews. Oh, I have to make it 4 o'clock. Around there, right? Move this shit right. Like that? That's 4, right? Did I not do it correctly? Actually, this will be 4. I'm an idiot. Right around here will be 4. Do we see them for in spirit form? Oh. Am I doing something wrong? Say 4 o'clock?
I thought she said 4 o'clock.
Let's have one more conversation with her. Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Is it still night?
But that's the thing, we set the clock, I believe.
In the literal time world, is it night or day?
All that matters is that we set the clock. The fuck they want from us, and it's hard to even set this thing to exactly where you need it to be. Work that time. On himself. Jeremiah Moore, I ain't supposed to tell, but Mr. Wardham asked for my help one night. I dug a grave for Mr. Darby. I've kept a secret till now, but I couldn't hold him anymore. I buried him deep in the catacombs in the locked room where no one would find him. You can have the key to the room. I just want to wash my hands on this whole thing forever. Oh wow, that's the door that had the blood on it. Back in the catacombs.
Yeah, that sucks.
just can't believe it. That man wore them. He and Darby were best friends, and he killed poor Mr. Halloran. Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned in school that he was a murderer. They only said the nicest things about him. How he helped to tame this wild land, and how it was thanks to him that our town existed. I'm not sure what to believe anymore.
Your town was built on blood and death.
It wouldn't be in the mansion, right? It would be back. How do we get back to those catacombs? Bullshit, so it has to be around back. The guest house is not there. It's the, no, that's the garden. I very easily lose my way around here. Spoke to this person, right? Oh yeah, them. So where the hell's the catacombs at? It's the tool shed. Be to the back of the mansion? Okay, I think we're going the right way. Oh, that's the fucking guest house. I think through the garden, that's what it is. You go through the garden. Wait, don't I have a key for this now? No, it's not for that one. But this is definitely where it leads. Here we are. Oh, I don't remember what platform that thing was on, man. I think it was decades ago. I'm not gonna remember that. Where's the bloody door at? Came across it back when we didn't have any use for it. And we know it's in here somewhere. I feel like it might have also been on a handheld of some sort. Been on a few things. Has nothing to do with that. A map would be great, but I guess that would take away from the immersion of why would she have a map of the mansion? why Jeremiah's tomb was made in a rush. See, it all comes together now. I came to him at the last minute to make him. But what are we supposed to do? I know we saw that door. I'd have to look at our own damn video of us going up to that door. I don't remember how we got there. It was definitely here though, right?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Missing it. Can't run or anything. It's funny how when we didn't have the key to that door, we kept coming across it. Now we're back here and it's like it's gone. Expect us to remember that door from way back when. I feel like we were able to completely go through here before, weren't we?
We were. There are rocks there now.
Can't even go through our spirit form. Just here, weren't we? We can't be in this place. I'm leaving this building. I can't keep coming back to the same 3 rooms.
Maybe it was in the guest house.
I feel like the guy just finished telling us that he buried him in the catacombs, didn't he? Was his dialogue again? The switch is already all open. The guy at the end of his thing, when he admitted killing the guy, he said that he put him in the catacombs, right?
Believe so.
I'll check the guest house for the hell of it. has to be somewhere we're only able to get to physically, because it was a door we couldn't get through. You can't go down there anymore. We already did that and we're locked out now.
I don't know, because we looked at the catacombs. I don't know where in the catacombs it would be.
This was just a bathtub. Driving me nuts because we've been there. It has to be down here. Oh, this is unlocked. It's utterly pointless now. was done, so no. It's down here, but probably not this specific room. See, but why can't we go through here anymore? Sorry, I realized my audio was screwed. There, didn't have my mic fully off, but yeah, words don't work to describe how I'm feeling. I feel so hopeless. Everything I've learned about the past makes it seem horrible, and that's where we all came from. If this is where we came from, how can we hope to do any better? We've all killed each other selfishly for generations, and right now it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better. But there has to be something better than all this. There just has to be. I'll find it, and if it doesn't exist, I'll create it. Yeah, I was talking before, sorry, I didn't realize that this was off. Like when I figured it, I started talking. was going to tell me everything. Really, you bitch? Hold on. But how would I know what time morning is? What are we supposed to do? Go back and change the time again?
I guess. Maybe change it to like 6 or 7?
How would we know what fucking time to use? Supposed to tell, but Mr. Wardham asked for my help when yeah, we did that part. To the garden. You've met the white man? Help me pick flowers for him. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. Help you? We made it to the garden maze.
Yay, the secret garden.
Yeah, it's coming through. No, we already did that part though. Like when she did it, we did it twice. bouquets. Through all the drear of this place, I met a little girl and she's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, maybe even more than Flying Hawk. It makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower, and she told me she's gathering flowers for the white man. I miss coming here with Mom and Dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers. Maybe it'd cheer me up some.
Yeah, let's help her pick flowers.
Can't go past here. This one's a Darby O'Halloran note. My hand shakes as I write. This day has been the worst of my life. We went to see the savages, to find which rumors proved to be true and which false. Some said they were a violent foe, while others claimed them to be peaceful. I cannot say which to be true. We waited outside the shaman's teepee while Warden sought his counsel inside. He was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone, and they galloped off with grins on their faces. I stayed put. A little girl ran towards us with flowers in her hands. He told me to do it. He said she would grow up to murder my sons in their sleep, but I could not bring myself to shoot her. She got too close for my rifle, and he kept yelling at me to just be a man and do it. I brought up my gun and brought it down upon her. She fell to the ground, and I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and was sick. I stayed out the rest of the fighting. It's a story that we already know. But this gives us his full perspective on it, and we have a bench here that we're going to possess. We're going to bring this thing here. What is this thing? A bell? A top hat maybe? I don't know. Is there anything besides these openings to go through? Before we go through any opening, I just want to comb this whole first area. Oh, that's all there is. There isn't much combing to be done. It is pretty much a straight rush, folks.
And then you go through there and there's like 3 other doors you gotta go through.
Oh, this place looks very familiar to the last place. But there's another door and we can crawl through here. What happened to you? One good thing about being dead is that you're always in good spirits. Ah, waka waka waka. Look, we got one of the flowers.
Yay, that was a pretty flower, purple.
To keep track of which opening you come from and which opening you're going through. Door is locked. The hell is this, like the Lost Woods? I don't know where the hell I am. Got something though. This one is from Darby O'Halloran. The image of that girl yet haunts me. I feel the need to find some solace from my acts. I've been looking for any of the Quantako that may have survived the massacre. I have found some survivors, but one of them does not know of them. He can never find out they exist. I am unsure as to what he would do if he found out about them. They are but a loose group, yet they remain. I prostrated myself to them, invited their punishment for my misdeeds, but they would have none of it. They would instead allow me to learn from them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why, I do not know, but having a name to place to her brings me some sort of measure of comfort. When I see her in my dreams, I can call her out by name. There's the key. Where was the door? Crazy shit. Here it is. Daria Hollerano. Despite all my troubles, I've managed to find myself a woman. Claire is her name, and I reckon she has to be the prettiest lass in town. Like me, she hails from Ireland, and when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happier together. She knows of my past, and she helps me through my terrors at night. She holds me and tells me everything will be alright. I do not know what I would do without her. She is my reason for living anymore. Why do they refuse to take your money? We went through all of this, but look. Gordon Willows. We dug great pits to dump the corpses of savages. Uncivilized folk don't deserve civilized graves, after all. For that traitorous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I've allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well. I had him buried deep down where not even the worms will reach. We lost only 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in the war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled the load behind her. We investigated and found she had fallen into a pit that led to a series of underground caves. I have decided that we shall entomb the dead men there, and it will be used as a mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I had a great coffin built at the entrance of the catacombs, so that I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possibly precious metals, and we will also use it as a foundation for our mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of my good fortune.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting. Like, I'm gonna make the love of my life's body the place where I'm gonna bury her at the head of where I murdered a bunch of natives. Lovely.
All the stuff that you just said, I have no idea what it means. Unless your job has a website, they won't talk to you as a developer. Well, what kind of job do you have that doesn't have a website? Oh, is it those people you're trying to do things with? they can't take 2 minutes out of their day and just throw up like a random website? Was I supposed to go? I don't know if we're done or not. It's like the thing doesn't give us any indication.
Oh.
We only got one flower, right?
Yeah, I guess. But link them to it. Be like, here's the side dish. Would be good enough, right? Yeah, I'm going. The objective is. I want a drink refill either way though, so we'll be back in a sec. Good lord. Yeah, so this game definitely has Metroidvania elements to it, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, but without the map.
Here we go. Why wouldn't spirit form be allowed to go around there? That doesn't make any sense. We're trapped in these woods now. There's so many damn doors. First open the first door.
Oh.
We just want to leave now. I think we've seen it all. But where the hell are we supposed to go next, right?
I have no idea.
Wait, something's happening. You found some flowers? Why don't you collect more for the bouquet? Yep, she wants us to collect more flowers. I don't get it. We know this is the first room, which just leads to this door. Once you hit this door, come off from this side, and how many doors are in what we're going to call the main room here? You have just this door, and the ability to crawl under here. Crawling under here, you get this guy. In life I was a comedian, I bet you can guess why I killed myself. Haha, he's so funny. But this door you can't do anything through. So 2 doors in literally only have one way that you can go. And that's through here. Because this is the way we came. The frame door is the way that we're going into. Now here, you get this room with the male bust. And then a door through a gate, a couple more doors. Then a gate, and then another door. So we'd have to take this for the only room that has a branching path. Every other room we've been in, the only way we could have gone is the way that we did, which means all outcomes lead to here. And this is where the path deviates. So we just remember that door number 1 that we came through is by this statue. And then we start taking them one at a time. So what's
you
the
can't crawl under the wall that other direction or anything?
No.
Okay.
First one's the door by the shovel. Was there anything we didn't do here? See, this is crazy because within that door there's other doors, see? Be hard to remember now that I see the way that this works. So that was the first of the rooms in the door by the shovel. Some of these go in and some of these go out. This is the one that has the thing that she said an animal can go through. Okay, so the door by the shovel has only one room of interest, and it's at the end, the one where an animal can go through the thorns. So we exit the door by the shovel and just keep note of that. Door number 2 is beyond the gate by the female bust. This door has a statue. We already did whatever interaction we could do here. That door is almost completely useless then. Door number 3 is the opposite side of the bust. Dead end with no crawling animation on one side, broken statue on the other. But this door has a spiritual passage. And the flower. Anything else over there? Nothing. So this door was specifically to serve that purpose. Okay, the opposite side of the bust room is clear. Beyond here, we have the final door, which we might have already covered. This door, when you go through, has another door in it, so that doesn't count, because that's just a linear path. Made to confuse you, we're still in the same path. And then that leads to here. What exactly is here? There's a statue. An opening where we need to cut vines. Alright, so there we go. We now know literally everything there is for this place. Through this door, well, that's not this one because we still make us go one more out to try to throw us off. It's hallways, really. Just gotta get back out to the main hall, which is here. So through the last door of the main hall, there's a vine thing we can cut through here at some point. Through the one on the second bust. I just want to double check it one more time. That was where the spiritual thing is. We never have to come back in here again. We already got it. So we need this one and this one. As far as two paths that we can't go through yet. Oh wait. No, because this one's done too. Isn't it? Alright, we'll do. Provided I'm not still here. I probably won't be. Yeah, this does get confusing.
I told you it was going to be one door and then you're going to be like bombarded with like 8.
Here's the thorny bush. That's the only other door that matters besides us getting out of here.
Didn't they say now you could cut open vines or something?
No, they said that they wish they could cut open vines. Much like me. How do we get out of here again? I think we just have to take the girl back to Flower for now. We keep winding up with the thorny bush. Yeah, this is way easier if we made a map ourselves than to have to go through this. I mean, we found what we needed either way, right? And we know the exit's by the male bust, which is where we are. So now we're out. Because from that point, we know to just leave.
Here's your flower, little one.
Still wants me to collect more.
She just needs one while we just gave her 2. She wanted 3. It's just annoying that we have to keep coming back to give it to her.
I'm kind of confused then now. Because we're going back into the garden again. What's that? What's with the dog? What just happened? What in here?
Just follow him.
He went through this one, right? He did. Oh, right, the animal that can go through the vines. Marty Sims. Why, I'm Marty Sims. I see you found my dog Buford. That's it? What's that sound? Is that all I came here for?
Yep, the last flower.
Is this gonna be Buford again? Oh shit! What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
It only does it once and then it's gone? How fucked up is that?
Really fucked up. Oh shit.
Where are we supposed to go? Alright, we gotta leave.
What jerks.
Yeah, this place has become aggressive now that we have everything we need.
Like, that little girl cannot have those flowers. You know what happens when she completes that bouquet?
No clue.
She gives it to that old Irish man.
We have a bouquet now. Let's bring it to the white man. I know it'll cheer him up. Sky Flower, who got shot in the clearly on the side of her head. Wow. This is messed up.
Wasn't that the same little girl that walked up to him and was like, you know, my kids are gonna grow up to kill your family and or everything?
Well, no, that's what his commanding officer told him when he had the gun pointed at that little girl to encourage him to fire and kill her. When they attacked and took over She was there, probably picking flowers, according to his journal. We're putting two and two together.
Yeah, she said that they had killed the family, killed like everybody in her thing, and that she walked up to him with the flowers and was like, "My kids are going to grow up to kill your family" or something. Or
No, you misunderstood.
Okay.
When she was there and came up to him, the commanding officer, his best friend, because the two of them were best friends, told him, "Go ahead, kill her. She's gonna grow up and come back and kill you for this or whatever." And then the gun went off when she got close because he was like freaking out and he killed her. And then he couldn't live with the fact that he did what he did, which is what the rest of the story is. But he lost his mind slowly, and then his other friend wound up having to kill him and bury him.
Yeah. I remember all that.
But it was the friend's fault that killed him in the first place that he went through that, because he's the one who, while he had the gun pointed to her, was saying, kill her, she's gonna grow up and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's where I got my thing crossed. What an asshole.
It would be really creepy if the little girl fucking said, "I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna kill you." Like she Liam Neeson at that age.
I would have. If I saw my whole tribal clan murdered in front of my family and I was picking flowers, I'd do exactly that.
I don't think we don't know this. I don't know if she knew what was happening or what happened. Anyway, so who do these flowers go to?
You gotta go to the house, not the mansion, the guest house.
Delivering flowers to the dead. Oh yeah, you guys. Confusing.
Yeah, go to the garden and then hang a left.
Catacombs?
No, I thought it was the other one. This place gets so confusing.
It can't be through here. It came from there. It's from the front of the mansion to the left. No, because that's the tool shed. The front of the mansion to the left is the tool shed. So I remember this. We gotta map the story. We did the way more confusing place that we were before. Front of the mansion to the left is the tool shed. Front of the mansion to the right is nothing anymore. Back of the mansion. Back of the mansion to the left.
Yeah.
It's the guest house. Back of the mansion to the left. Like if I'm going to remember what freaking place to go to. allowed to? Oh no, we're not allowed to. Nothing really doing here. We did that before too. Can I talk to him through the wall? Doesn't do shit. Anything in this guest house? Nevertheless, I thank you kindly for the gift. I can't even tell you how sorry I am for what happened. I don't deserve your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Elena. Bye-bye for now. What do you mean by that? We killed them, Elena. We killed them all. And I, the worst one of all. I bashed that little girl's skull with the butt of my rifle. Boredom gave the order, but that doesn't excuse what I did. I'm done fighting for him. My soul's damned to filthy hell, but I've made peace with that. Oh, when you find your father, be sure to hold him tight when you do. Alright, another soul put to rest. Bye-bye, Darby. I hope you find your solace. First Flying Hawk leaves me, and now Skyflower and Mr. O'Halloran, and this one I'm beginning to like him too. He turned out to be a nice man and a good person in the end, despite some of the things he'd done in life. I'm happy for him and for Skyflower. They've been kept from the afterlife for way too long. It was high time they both got to go home.
Yay, may they rest in peace.
And that brings us to the elevator, and probably the end of the chapter. Where I would end the chapter. Alright guys, and that, my friends, brings us to the end of part 1 of this stream. Join us next time in this Halloween week. Do a lot of Halloween shit for our Halloween-a-thon. And we'll be doing chapters 3 and 4. So, talk to you then. And on that note, we're out of here.
See you guys later.
Shut it down.